Today's video is about going through the IRCC website, which is the Canadian website, in order to see whether you qualify to come into Canada with a visa, if you require a visa, which is called a TRV, a temporary resident visa, or whether you don't require one and you may apply for an ETA, which is just an electronic travel authorization. So I'm going to get you through the website, and this is the main page. And here it says immigration and citizenship, and you can choose either English or French. For example purposes, because I do not speak French, I'm just going to click English. And you go here, this is the next tab. You scroll down and you hit visit. Once you hit visit, you scroll down and you click apply for a visitor visa. On the right, you can also say apply for an electronic travel authorization. That's if you already know. But for purposes of this video, I'm just going to explain to you that if you don't know whether you require a visa or an ETA, you click apply for a visa. Click it. And here it says visitor visa, sections. And it tells you find out who needs a visitor visa, find out if you need a visitor visa to enter Canada. You click here, scroll down. And here, that's going to tell you who needs a visa. Most travelers need a visitor visa and how long you can stay. And then, right here on the last tab where it says make sure you need a visitor visa before you apply, find out if you need a visitor visa. And it shows you here, it says what travel document do you plan to use to travel to Canada? Most people, all people, unless you're a refugee claimant, you need a passport to enter Canada. So you click here, passport. You go to next question. And it says select the country code that matches the one of your passport. I'm going to click here. I'm just going to choose Colombia. Then you go to next question. They ask you, are you a dual Canadian citizen? I click no. You go to the next question. Are you a lawful permanent resident of the US? And do you have official proof of this status, such as a green card? Here I will say no for hypothetical purposes. You go to the next question. And then the next question, it asks you, what do you plan to do in Canada? Visit as a tourist, visit a family, transit, that means if you get a connection flight, attend a meeting or a conference, study, or work. So for this tutorial, I'm just going to click visit. So I'm pretending whoever is seeing this video that this person has no family, they just want to visit, like Niagara Falls. Next question. And here it says the answer is yes, you do need a visitor visa. And the visa is up to 6 months, and it tells you how much it is. But this part is not that accurate because once you apply for the visa, which is $100 Canadian, you also have to pay biometrics fee later on, which is $85. And that's it. And you can start all over again. I'll give you another example. Let's say if you are a Mexican, okay, you come from Mexico. From Mexico, I'm just going to find it. Mexico, where are you? This is a bit different because Mexicans before didn't require a visa. They only require an ETA, which is an electronic travel authorization. But that changes every 5 years, give or take. Again, this is the question. This is, are you a dual Canadian citizen? You say no. Next question. Are you a green card holder? No. Next question. And here's the difference. It asks you, have you held a visitor visa in the past 10 years, or do you currently hold a valid U.S. non-immigrant visa? If it's a yes to either of these questions, it asks you, how do you plan to travel? Let's say by air. Next question. Visit. Do you want to just visit as a tourist? Next question. And here, because you answered that you had a previous visa to the US in the past, no, a US visa currently, or if you have had a previous Canadian visa in the last 10 years, in this scenario, you don't require a visa. You can apply for an ETA. So I hope you have learned a bit about this. If you have any other questions, let me know so I can do other tutorials. Thank you.